Hey Mike, well done yesterday. You had to get the ball a lot better in the practice after the session. As we said, we need to try and get your swing a little bit more sort of feel-based rather than too mechanical. Looking at the good things now, in terms of the setup, that posture is much better. As we said last lesson, you're getting a little bit hunched there, so the angles now you're creating in your hips and your spine angle much better, much more conducive now to some better golf shots. But what I want to see though as the club goes back is a little bit less sort of overextension. If you watch as the club gets taken away now, if both arms go back very, very short. Now at this point, what we'd expect to see is the right elbow should be sort of hinging and folding in there as the club now starts working up. What we'll see now is both the right and the left arm stay very, very straight. Club therefore gets a little bit flat and a bit stuck behind you. So as you start swinging at the top now, there's minimal wrist hinge. Right arm still very, very straight at this point. Left arm now a little bit low. As we can see, just starts on the lean on the left side a little bit there. And as the club comes back, because you stretch those arms in the backswing, you can see just before you come into the hitting area, those arms are sort of reached out, meaning the club now is going to be coming in, striking that dreaded hosel, and unfortunately the ball whizzing off to the left. So if we can just get those arms working back a little bit softer, get a little bit more of a sort of a hinging up sensation, then you can clear the body a lot more effectively, and that's going to get the club working back more on the inside path, down the target line, striking more to the centre of the golf ball rather than towards the hosel. So just make sure in that takeaway it's a little bit softer with that right arm, hinging the wrist up, not getting it too sort of stuck flat behind you. As we said, a good drill for that, up against a wall, sort of somewhere around here, and what we'd look to see now is the club to avoid that wall as the hit goes back. From here now we're clear, but you can see at about this point now we've gone through the wall, that club getting a little bit too flat there just because that right arm's staying a little bit too stiff. So nice and relaxed in those set of position, work a bit more on sort of the feel base, try shaping some shots on the range, and I'm sure you'll find that dreaded shot out to the right, which we're going to stay unmentionable, will be a thing. So, I don't know how, any questions, give me a shout, mate. I'll see you soon.